Hey boys, today I gonna explain the story of Iron Man Godkiller armor. First make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon and let's get started. The Godkiller was a powerful weapon created eons ago by the aspirants to battle the Celestials during the final battle of the Celestial War. It was piloted strictly by people on a genetically imprinted short leash. Despite its success to cull the Celestials' numbers, the suit was stripped for key components to build the aspirants' fleet, just before they entered in a civil war which bought the Celestials enough time to recover and crush them. The Godkiller remained stored in a Dyson sphere for eons. The Rebellion Reporter 451 learned of its existence and spent hundreds of years looking for it and salvaging its parts, with the last of them having become known as the heart of the Boiiiiï 451 planned for the Godkiller to be used as a nuclear deterrent of Earth, as he believed humanity had the potential to bring universal peace in the future. However, 451 needed a pilot for the Godkiller since the machine's autopilot function was extremely clumsy. To this end, 451 genetically engineered the unborn child of Howard Stark, one of the people whose possible offspring 451 determined was best suitable for becoming the Godkiller's pilot. Years later, 451 met the son of Howard, Tony Stark, now the superhero Iron Man, and told him about his secret origin, ultimately bringing him to the Dyson sphere and forcing him to become one with the armor. When 451 discovered Stark couldn't pilot the Godkiller, and concluded all the atrocities he committed as part of his plan were worth nothing, and decided the giant armor couldn't fall in anyone's hands. Before shutting himself down, 451 activated a mechanism to transport the Godkiller to another dimension, with the intention to take Stark with it before the dimensional shift began. Stark managed to use 451's tech to hack into the Godkiller, opening a pathway to escape before it was too late. Tony later discovered he couldn't pilot the Godkiller because he wasn't the baby 451 had genetically engineered. The programmed pilot was his long-time lost secret brother Arno. Years later, Tony Stark would create the Godkiller armor MKII based on the original suit. Designed by Tony Stark, the Godkiller MK2 was a celestial-sized armor based on the original Godkiller armor created eons ago by the aspirants. The armor was kept in standby orbiting Mars. When the Dark Celestials attacked the Earth, Iron Man deployed the Godkiller armor. It allowed him to hold his own against the Dark Celestials for a limited period of time. After Callus the Void severed the armor's left arm, Iron Man grabbed him in an attempt to fly into space with him and self-destruct the armor, hoping taking one out would cause the rest of the Dark Celestials to retreat. He was stopped by an army of dead Celestials reanimated by the Horde. Tony was swarmed by them, causing the Godkiller armor's systems to go critical. He ejected from the armor and self-destructed it.